Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another video. In today's video you're going to notice that I am in the part of my world where I have collected almost every single block. And I say almost every single block because there's a couple I'm missing. For one, I am missing a beacon. I completely forgot that that block existed when I made this chart, so yeah, I'm missing a beacon. I'm also missing mycelium, as you'll see over here. I haven't found one of those biomes yet, so yeah, mycelium is non-existent wherever M is. I can't find M, but yeah, oh, here's M. Yeah, mycelium would go here. I haven't found it yet, and I'm also missing every single 1.17 block. So I decided that today it would be fun to try and collect them all. And you might be thinking, no, this wasn't a very big update, like maybe there's like 10, 15 blocks. There's actually 39 different blocks. There's actually even more than that. Like, there's copper by itself has 8 different variants, but then if you include the waxed and non-waxed versions, that bumps it up to 16. I'm not going to include those as separate blocks because they don't look any different. And anything that's like not a full block I'm also not including, like for example stairs, slabs, drip leaf, like the dripstone like points, the amethyst crystals, any of that type of stuff I'm not going to be including, but anything that is a full 1 by 1 by 1 block, that I am going to be including. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to grab a shulker box, and I'm just going to grab blue, I guess, unless there's something in here. No, okay. So we're going to grab this shulker box because I want to have to go back and forth to that area. Like, I want to avoid doing that as much as possible is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, we're going to go down. You'll have noticed if you follow the channel that I've been playing a lot of Minecraft in 1.17. So I actually don't need to go searching for a lot of these blocks. And I can find a lot of them just right here in this chest room already. So the first set of blocks, like I said, is going to be copper. And wouldn't you know it, I've already collected all 8 of these. We've got the 4 different variants of copper blocks, and we've got the 4 different variants of the cut copper blocks. So yeah, that's 8 blocks right there. The next 8 blocks are actually going to be our deep slate ores. So we have deep slate coal, deep slate iron, deep slate gold, deep slate redstone, deep slate copper, deep slate lapis, deep slate diamond, which is extremely rare. You'll see I only have 2 of it. Diamonds, as of when I did most of my mining, they downgraded the chances of finding diamonds. Like, that was a bug. And so yeah, diamonds are super rare. And then also emeralds are already rare enough because you can only find them in one biome. But then they went ahead and made them even rarer when the deep slate emeralds are even rarer because, you know, you have several different conditions. For one, it has to be generating under a mountain, under Y16, because that's where deep slate is, like where deep slate's present. And then it also has to generate in where deep slate would be. So like, they're very rare to find. I think I was mining for 2 to 3 hours underneath a mountain. I found 1 deep slate emerald and I found 2 deep slate diamonds. So yeah, those are very rare blocks. I'm lucky to have found them as early as I did. But anyways, we're going to move on now to the deep slate variants. And we're going to need 7 blocks of cobble deep slate, I think, because we're also going to need 1 block of regular deep slate. So yeah, there's several different variations. You'll notice a lot of these blocks, like 8 variants of copper, 8 variants of deep slate ores, 8 variants of just straight deep slate by itself. It does get very repetitive very fast, but yeah, we're gonna go make all the different types of deep slate we need to make, and that shouldn't be too hard. There are going to be a couple we're going to have to smelt as well, but we're going to keep 1 in there. We need chiseled, we need bricks, we need polished, and we need tiles. So yeah, there's another, we'll just put 1 cobbled in. Those are all those, and then we're gonna have to make a We're gonna need to make a second tile and a second brick. And we're also going to just quickly grab myself some basalt. And I don't know if I need a stone cutter for this or not. Okay, hold up. Okay, yeah, we're fine. I just thought I was missing a block for a second there, but I'm not. I don't think these can go on a blast furnace. You know, we're just gonna use up the coal, who cares? So we're gonna put deep slate bricks, deep slate tiles, and basalt in there. And that is gonna give us cracked deep slate bricks, cracked deep slate tiles, and smooth basalt. I actually didn't know that smooth basalt was a new block. Like, I don't know, I thought it was just a regular block that was generating in the overworld, but no, it's actually a new block. So yeah, we're gonna take these 24 blocks over to this place here, and I actually just realized I forgot that I need to make the base of this, so yeah, we're gonna do that quickly first. So here we go, I've already mapped out this area. It's gonna be in order to get, because I want to have one block every other block is where I want to place a block, like one block in between, if that makes sense. And then, so yeah, in order to do that, I decided to make, since there's 39 of them, I have 5 rows of 8, and so doing that, we need a 7 by 11 area, plus I got an extra area for like just this little outer rim so that you can differentiate it from the rest of the blocks. If you're wondering how I got to those measurements, that is how. But yeah, we're gonna use deep slate tiles around the edge here because I love deep slate tiles. Like, it's such a like clean looking block. I really like it. It's super satisfying to look at. And yeah, there we go. There's the outside, and now we're gonna do the inside. So we're gonna get rid of all this grass because I want to make this whole area out of 1.17 blocks, but I also don't want it to like stand out too much, if that makes sense. So that's why we're going to be using moss here. So once we finish doing this, we'll be able to put down all this moss and finally get to actually placing down our blocks. So moss, as I said in my Lush Caves video, is just such a pretty block. Like, I have no real reason to like it. Like, it's basically, if you look, it's so similar to grass, like from above, but I just really like this block. So yeah, that's why I'm going to be using it. A, because it looks like grass and it's so similar to grass, and that's what the rest of this stuff's made out of. And B, just because I really like the look of it. I think it looks really nice, and I think it's going to look really good here with this build. Okay, so there we go. This is all done. And now that that's done, we can start doing the actual thing here. So I'm just gonna, I guess we're gonna clear out my hotbar here so that we can actually fit them all in, and we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do copper first. And copper I want to have right in the middle, so that's the, geez, it's so, that breaks quick. 2, 3, this is where copper's gonna be. And I think I want to have a nice pattern here, so I think I'm gonna go oxidized. So there's oxidized copper, here's weathered copper, exposed copper, block of copper, and then cut copper, exposed cut copper, weathered cut copper, and oxidized cut copper. So yeah, there we go. There's the first row. Did I mess up these measurements? Okay, no I didn't. It just looked for some reason that they were further back than the middle, but no, measurements aren't messed up here. We can move on to, I guess we'll do our deep slate variants now. And we'll put regular deep slate, cobbled deep slates, and then polished, chiseled, and no, actually, oh god. We're gonna have bricks, cracked bricks, tiles, cracked tiles, and chiseled. So there we go. There is now 16 out of 39 blocks done, and we'll head to bed for the night. So next up is the deep slate ores, and I'm gonna go in this order, I think. So first up here we have Deep Slate Coal, which, by the way, Deep Slate Coal, Deep Slate Copper, and Deep Slate Emerald are 1.17 exclusive blocks in survival. And what I mean by that is in 1.18, this will not generate, this will not generate, and also this will not generate. All three of these blocks, get them while you can, because once 1.18 comes out, the height at which these three ores are generating is not overlapping with Deep Slate anymore. So yeah, these blocks are extremely rare. They're going to be impossible to get after 1.17, like once 1.18 comes out. So yeah, they might even honestly remove it in a future update, like before 1.18. I don't know. We'll see how they deal with that. But yeah, I would suggest getting these three, especially Deep Slate Emerald, as soon as possible. But anyways, those are those three. Here's Deep Slate Iron, which will exist after, Deep Slate Gold, Deep Slate Redstone, Deep Slate Lapis, and Deep Slate Diamond. Personally, I love the look of these Deep Slate ores. Deep Slate Lapis is a little weird looking in my opinion, honestly, and like Deep Slate Coal looks very like hardly different to actual Deep Slate, but the other ones look really nice to me. I prefer all of them to their regular versions. So yeah, that is now 24 out of 39 blocks. Let's go gather up the rest. So next up, I'm going to get all of these Lush Cave blocks. There are 4 different Lush Cave blocks. I showed you how to get all of them in my video a couple days ago, so check that out if you haven't. We have the Moss block, we've got Rooted Dirt, we've got the Azalea Leaves, and we've got the Flowered Azalea Leaves. So there's those 4. Those are the only blocks for the Lush Caves, so we're going to go like that. And then next up here, I'm going to get all of the blocks that are in an Amethyst Geode, and there are 3 different blocks that you can get in an Amethyst Geode. There's the Smooth Basalt, which I already got, there's Calcite, there's Amethyst Shard, and we're actually going to need to make, there's Amethyst Block, which we're going to have to make because I already used them all up in this roof. This roof, by the way, took so long to build because of just getting all those blocks. It was super difficult, but yeah, those are the 3 blocks you can get from an Amethyst Geode. And then the other thing you can get from an Amethyst Geode is using 1 piece of glass and 4 Amethyst Crystals, you can get 2 tinted glass. So I've got some tinted glass left over from my lava farm that I built over there, so that's that one settled. So yeah, just like that, we've got another 8 blocks here and only 7 left to go. And these ones, there is going to be, first off, we're going to get all 3 of the raw ore blocks. There's raw block of iron, raw block of copper, and raw block of gold. That's easy enough, and we'll just throw those in there. Next up, we've got dripstone, which I've got some left over as well because I mined up basically all of it that I saw when I was mining. And then the last one here is tuff, which generates down by Deep Slate. So yeah, there's those 5. Oh, I'm missing 2 more here. Oh, regular copper, duh. I don't know how I lost that. I've got a ton of copper ore, so we'll just grab the 1 and we'll throw that in there. And we're actually going to need a bucket for the last block, because the last block is something that is really weird in this update in my opinion. Like, this is just the weirdest block to me because it's up here. It's another one that doesn't spawn naturally yet, and you do have to farm it, which, I mean, we have to farm a lot of these blocks ourselves in this update, which I'm fine with. Like I said, I really liked farming all of the Lush Cave blocks, but yeah, we have to farm using cauldrons, just like you would the lava farm. You have to use cauldrons when it's raining in, like, high up in a mountain biome or in a snow biome or anything like that. You can scoop that up and you'll get a powdered snow bucket. And then after that, you can just place it down and you've got powdered snow, which is cool enough. You can like freeze to death in it, as you'll see in a couple of seconds here. See, very slowly you'll start freezing to death. That's kind of cool. And you'll also notice you can't walk on it because it's snow, and real snow doesn't actually, like, you know, you can't walk on snow most of the time. So yeah, powdered snow is pretty cool. If you want to be able to actually walk on it, you need leather boots. So that's a nice that's a nice boost for leather boots, because, you know, most people will just wear diamond or netherite. Not a lot of people make leather armor, so it is kind of nice to see leather armor getting a use. So that's cool enough. But yeah, those are these 7 blocks. We're just gonna again empty out our inventory here, because it's just easier this way than having to go in and out. And we'll grab these 4 blocks, and we'll put them, I guess we'll put them at the back. We'll put rooted dirt first, then we'll put moss, azalea leaves, flowered azalea leaves, smooth basalt, calcite, which, by the way, an extremely rare non-renewable block, but yeah, I got one because you find an amethyst geode, that stuff's all over the place. It's just amethyst geodes are rare and you can't make it renewable, so that makes this a rare block if you want high quantities, but just as one, easy enough to get. Then we've got our amethyst block and our tinted glass. So yeah, there's another 8 done. That is now 32 out of 39. And the last stuff up here is just these ones right here. So we'll grab these 7. And how do I want to do that? I think I'm gonna go block of raw iron, block of raw copper, block of raw gold, copper ore, tough dripstone, and powdered snow. So there we go. That is all 39 new blocks in Minecraft 1.17. So yeah, when you see it all like this, I mean, everyone knew this wasn't the biggest update. Like, of the 39 new blocks, there is 8 versions of deep slate, 8 versions of copper, and another 8 versions of deep slate in the form of the ores. So really, you've got like 1, 2, 3, 11, 9, 18 distinct blocks. If you even want to consider these distinct blocks, like maybe that's 1 block between the 3 of them. I don't know, but yeah, that is all the blocks. I think that this looks really nice. I like this. I will probably do this for all of the future updates that I'm playing on this world. So we've got some room for maybe 3 more updates. So that'll last me 2 years or so. But yeah, that is all for this video. So hope you guys did enjoy it. Let me know if you guys have collected all the blocks, if you're having trouble collecting some. I know for me personally, Deep Slate Emerald was probably the most difficult of this batch, but yeah, that is all I have to say today. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you next time for some more Minecraft or some more vlogs. And yeah, goodbye.